Okay, I'm back again. I mentioned during my last unboxing that I had a second one that I needed to do. Uh, that one was my first lettered edition that I ordered, and this one here is my second. Now, like I said before, I'm not much on collecting high end books. It's like letters, which are very limited. Usually 52 copies, sometimes 26 or less, which drives the price up quite a bit for the most part, depending on the book, uh, which is one of the reasons why I stay away from it for the most part. Uh, and even though some of them are pretty well done, I just can't justify it for myself because I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a real big collector. So, but that other one was marked down what I thought was a reasonable price, but turns out it was still overpriced, as you can see what it looked like. This one here, I believe it was a little more, but I'll show you. The quality is a lot better. This is the one that people like. When the book was first announced, it kind of went over my head a little bit. It didn't sound like anything I was interested in. But the more people talk about it, the more I got to looking into it. And I think, well, maybe I might like this. And of course, all the limited editions done went with the coop right off a long time ago. But I looked up and I found one that wasn't too overpriced, especially for a letter compared to what it was initially. So, which was a big surprise. So, yeah, just get right into it. That's big, dude. I should try to show you the quality of the tray case. And as you can see already, this looks a lot better quality. Can't see nothing through the leather here. It's all nice and well done. If you see anything at all, it's just the trademark pieces of the creases that are actually in leather. I mean, I guess you could see it right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna fault anybody for that. I guess you got to connect things. There's probably, see, even like with a regular book, it's got this little galley here. Here, I like that. It's probably for some people, they might be able to find some dings. Okay, that might be one right there. But there's nothing that I can fault this for right off the bat anyway. If there is anything, I'll point it out. Now, if you haven't already noticed, boom, there it is. Midnight Under the Big Top. Tray case, and I like that nice, I believe that's velvet on the inside. A lot more protective. Now this one doesn't have a ribbon to get the book out, which is that other book had one that was one step over. Most of these I thought did have that, so you can get the book out real easy. And this one sticks in there pretty tight. So yeah, let gravity do it. And there's some more velvet down there to protect the other side of the book. Nothing on the sides. So just sit that over here. See there? That's the picture that's usually shown online for some reason, the back cover. That's what I've always seen. And then you got the front with the clown and the fire and the little girl trapeze artist. And there's the spine. Now you can say what you want about Cemetery Dance, what's happening and what has happened, but it looks to me like they did a good job on this book here. See there, this one's got a ribbon marker on the foot for the book itself. And me and my dirty hands, I've already got the pages a little dirty. Yeah. Let's take the jacket off real quick. See the book itself just looks just like a tray case. Nice, good end papers. An actual image. Bunch of animals. Looks like they're in a gladiator arena. To me. Let's see the same thing on the other side. There, which I guess, you know, the old timey version of a circus. And they go letter W. That's another thing that kind of sealed the deal for me. You know, W. My name is a W, so I figured, yeah. And to a lesser extent, the other book being an I, yeah, I got that one too. Now, if I ain't mistaken, there was a controversy with, was it this book? The limited had more signatures than the lettered, and that's what everybody was kind of hanging up on. Now, as I've said before, signatures are not really that big a deal for me. It's just the book itself. I want a good quality book, for the most part, that I can read. Even as long as it's got a good cover, you know, a nice, good image on the cover. It doesn't even mean it can even have some problems with the book. You know, I'm not picky for the most part. Now I don't want to pay the price like I did for these books and then get quality back that's subpar. Kind of like I was disappointed with that last one. It's a good reading copy, but it definitely was not worth the price I paid with the way it came. And when I finally got around to looking at the table of contents for this book, the way it was laid out and the things that are in there, that helped draw my attention to it even more. Now, if I ain't mistaken, I haven't been able to get I could look this up myself, but I asked some people. I think the Stephen King story, Night of the Tiger, isn't that already collected? Wasn't that, was it in Night Shift maybe? A long time ago? Or is this a new story? I don't know. And then there's the rest of the table of contents. So you can get all that in there. See, that always bothers me. Somebody trying to sell a book, that's the anthology or a collection, and they almost never show you the table of contents. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to sell a book, that's the biggest draw. Show the contents. I mean, sometimes you can't find the contents online. Yeah, there are a few books I found like that. From you can't find out what they are, what's in there for the most part. Or not everything. It's not listed in the summary. I mean, so if you're selling it secondhand, show the contents and you sell it back faster. Anyway. Stephen King story starts off. a little longer than that other one I remember, so maybe this is a different one. See, and the second story written in a Twitter style. I like weird. I know I've said it before. I like weirdly written things, and in a format like that, to really, the standard block paragraph that you see in almost every single book, 99.99% of books, that gets old after a while for me. I like some variety, and something written like this, like the mouse tail from the Alice in Wonderland, written in the shape of a mouse. Do something different. That's what's going to draw me. There we go. I'll show you one good illustration out of it. There you go. A train. Nice big choo-choo train. Now, because Stephen King's already in the first story, that's not Blaine. That's all I can say. I know that for a fact. So there you go. My second and my best. I'll get the two to choose from. Might not be my best limited edition, because there's a lot of high books that I really, really like. But this, it is a good quality book. I'll put it that. It's for letters, especially seeing how some letters these days are getting way up there. In the grand scheme of things, this one's probably this one was very reasonably priced. So I'm not going to complain one bit about this. So to me, it's a real good book. I don't know if I'm going to buy any more lettereds unless I can get a really good deal on them, maybe. But I can't offhand think of anything that is a lettered. Maybe one. But I'll never get that one. That's because every single person on the earth and their mother wants that one book. And I don't even have to tell you what it is. You probably already know. I think it's a lettered. I can't remember if it is or not. I know it's deluxe edition. It should be lettered. But anyway, for the price it is, it should be. It adds an extra 0 to these, as far as what people were charging for it. Yeah, that's might be the only other one I'd go for, but like I said, I'll never find that one. I'll never be able to afford that one. I can find it. Yeah, I've seen it for sale many times, but I'm not going to be able to afford it. But anyway, there you go. You can tell me how you like the stories. I know based on the contents, there's a lot of good names in there. A lot of questionable names, if you've seen that last page of the contents, based on recent events. They had to be included, being Cemetery Dance, But yeah, a lot of good, interesting titles and whatnot in there. It should be good. I don't know how soon I'll be able to get to reading it. My TBR piles to the moon, like everybody else's is. But I don't think it's, like I said, I got this on secondary, so I don't know if it's available anywhere other than that. But if you can find it, go for it. It should be good. I can't judge the contents without reading it. All I can go by is what I see, and it looks very well up my wheelhouse. Unlike what I originally thought it would be. I can stand some. I'm not too big on a circus, but if it's done right, yeah. And these names got can't go wrong with these names, So there you go. Tell me your opinions. Which stories you think were the best? Because I don't think you have to read it straight through. Like any collection, you can pick and choose what you want. Maybe I'll read something here and there. You never know. So there you go. There's this one. That's good. Good quality book. If you can find it, don't pay too much for it unless you are already a little bit familiar with it and you really want those names. Maybe go for the limited. If I ain't mistaken, this was the one where the limited got more signatures. That's what most people go for. It's signatures. Like I said, that wasn't that big a deal for me, so I just snagged this one. So maybe you'll search that one out instead, because most everybody else wants that. So this is a little bit longer than what I like to do these videos for. So I'll let you go. I'll thank you for watching. Give me your opinions. Are there any other letters I should actually go for, look at, search for? Kind of thinking about Haunter of the Threshold, Edward Lee, I believe. I've looked at it. That is not, I mean, the book, the regular novel, is not that big, you know, and you can find that in most anywhere, reasonable price. And being a they put some effort into that one. I'll put it that way. And the price, yeah, if you can find it. I mean, done in snakeskin, a book in snakeskin. That's definitely not one you take out and read. That's probably why they include a reader copy inside the tray case, which itself is pretty well done, it looks like to me. And I'm not sure if very many people would actually read that. I'd go get a trade copy and read it, because I'm not sure if I can find that one. It's cheaper than the other one I mentioned earlier that I'm not going to name, that I am searching for. But I'm not going to be able to afford that neither, because it's only available here and there. There is one available that I saw recently. Yeah. If you see, it's very well made. I'm not sure. Once another book. It's not really content-wise. It's not really. Doesn't sound like anything I'd be interested in. But the way it's made, can't go wrong. Put it on the shelf as eye candy. I got plenty of odds and ends for that. You know, why not have a book too? So there you go. I went a couple extra minutes longer. I'm sorry. So, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And I got plenty more videos I plan to do. I got a huge stack of books that came in the past few months. I don't know how many is worthy of being shown off. We'll see. And thank you again, and we'll see you next time.